Good morning, everyone. Hansis here, and time for another Dungeon Boss video. Today's going to be a really quick one. It is our epic run, auto run of Permafrost, the Boss Island dungeon, and it's for pre-70s, level 66, and my Goblin team absolutely annihilates it. You can auto run it no problem. It does tend to get sloppy when you're under 70 on auto run, but easily can be done. There's a better way where we just stop on the bosses and apply that crit buff from King Bramble, and then we absolutely rock it. So big shout out to Zombie, Starscream, and all those YouTubers making Dungeon Boss videos. Another big shout out to the hardcore group of guilds, Alpha and Beta. So let's get to the video. And as always, keep calm and vape on. Okay, here we go. Permafrost Ice Cave, Boss Island, pre-70, level 66 here. And we're going to absolutely destroy Permafrost with a Goblin team. This Goblin team is a machine. King Bramble, Zerk, Squinch, and Chief Nubnub. Now, if you're running this with Ignorok or another blue hero that you're trying to get an epic piece for, you can switch out Squinch for that hero. They might survive, they might not, but that's okay. You can drag their corpse. If you're just running for totems or materials, this team is insane. We're always going to start off the encounter with Bramble's Goblin Dance Party. That increases crit and attack. And then you hit the auto run button and you sit back and watch the crit show. Now, there is RNG here. Okay, the first room, King Bramble doesn't get to do his thing. He can clear rooms on his own sometimes. Zerk is still a little squishy, so sometimes he might get hit. That's why you got 2 energy pots and a res potion. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen from RNG. And here you'll see King Bramble now is just destroying a room all by himself. That's the beautiful thing. Now, you can completely auto run this. I prefer not to for time and guaranteed win. Sometimes with RNG it can get sloppy if you auto run through the bosses. So what I like to do is pause the auto run at the mini boss in the middle and the end boss, so I can refresh Goblin Dance Party. So here we are at the mini boss. I turn it off, auto run off, and I'm going to use a energy potion on King Bramble and refresh. Okay, instead I use Overlord Blitz. What you really want to do there though is refresh the Goblin Dance Party. There we go, finally we did it. Just not in the right order. At the end of the day, you just want to refresh, and then you don't have to use specials here from Zerk or Squinch. I like to because it speeds things up. That big boss there is the only mini boss that has Vendetta, and that's what you got to be careful with, especially with the Goblin team that has so much haste and that counters so much. You'll see it on both bosses at the end, and Vendetta is just basically a guaranteed counterattack from the boss every time, so you can see how Zerk or Bramble could get in trouble, right? But as you can see, we hit auto run again, and we're just smashing through this this dungeon. I don't even know if Chief Nubnub has gotten a turn yet. What's great about it is, especially with Nubnub's epic, if and when Nubnub does go, 90% of the time he'll crit and full heal the team, which is, what can you ask for better than that, right? So we're coming to the boss fight very, very quickly. We're almost done, and we're going to re-energize King Bramble because he probably is frozen, so he'll need Goblin Dance Party back. So we'll refresh that. Now remember, I like to use Overlord Blitz on the small guy. He hits really hard. And hopefully Bramble hits him 3 times and kills him. Sometimes he doesn't. And you'll see Vendetta. Now both of these bosses use Vendetta, so you like to concentrate on one of them to get him down. And he is down. King Bramble's still going. Then we get to Zerk. Finally, he one-shots him and it's over. So, what an effective team, though. You can see just how much they destroy with all that haste. It's very, very quick. You're auto-running 90% of it. Stopping to refresh Goblin Dance Party here and there. No big deal. Crummy reward. So, let's go take a look at some of these heroes and how we have them ruined. Remember, level 66, I'm not 70, and they don't have superior runes, that I can tell you. So we'll look at Cruel King Bramble first. 4,400 hero power, he's not bad, 6 stars. You can see his attack is quite high, his defense is meh, and he's got some health. Crit chance, 50%. His runes, got a few graders and a few improved. Lots of attack, a bulwark there for defense, but lots of attack, skill, and crit. Okay, and now we'll go to Zerk, which I believe is right here. Zerk is kind of beastly. I've put some pretty good runes on him, as you can see. High attack, very squishy on defense. But his crit's pretty good, 45%. His runes are pretty good. Greater, lots of power runes, greater precision for crit, an improved legendary, and improved. So fairly good runes, very attainable at level 66. Worth the investment though, because he hits like a truck. Squinch. Also beastly. You can see his epic has really bumped his stats there. 5100 hero, 3700 attack, a little squishy on defense, but really good max health. Not bad. Crit, I would prefer to see that a little bit higher, but he makes up for it with his epic there, level 6. Okay, his runes, some improved and some greater, and again it's he has a few defensive runes. One defensive rune, for the most part, it's attack, power, skill, and crit. Now Nub Nub, the beast of the group, especially with his epic. Also 6-star, 4200 high attack. That's ridiculous attack, ridiculous crit, ridiculous max health. His epic's at level 7, and as you'll see, his runes here, not bad. Mostly defensive with attack though. This attack is insane. So great Goblin team, very attainable before level 70, and you can roll with this team through lots of challenge, all of challenge mode, and some boss mode dungeons. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Keep calm. Vape on. For a quick second, you don't have to like my videos, but if you press a like button, that helps the Dungeon Boss community. And you like Dungeon Boss, right? You don't have to subscribe to my channel, but if you do subscribe, that helps your guild, and you like your guild, right? You don't want to let them down. So like, share, and subscribe these videos if you like Dungeon Boss. And let's grow the Dungeon Boss community. Okay? No guilt tripping, but you really should subscribe. Thanks. Hands without.